So today's going to be a rant video, and I'm going to be touching up on the subject of the popular saying that Naruto, after part 1, or pretty much all of Shippuden, is utter trash, it's pointless, it's garbage, it's the worst manga after part 1. I wanted to talk about this because it's been for a while now, a couple years I've been hearing this popular saying that, just Shippuden is garbage, Naruto part 2 is garbage. Obviously, I don't agree with that, off the bat. And I just wanted to touch upon this and give my opinion on it. If you have read up to where I currently at the moment as the recording of this video, 617 chapters. There have been approximately 373 chapters of Naruto since part 1 ended. Since part 1 ended, there has been 373 chapters, 36 volumes since Naruto part 1 ended. So if you are caught up to 617, or you're in the 600s, and you think that all of Shippuden is garbage, that means that you consider 373 chapters of your time being garbage. 373 chapters worth of your time you think is garbage. Because if you think that an entire series is garbage, but you're going to continue to read it or watch it after a certain point, like, if you watch a couple arcs, read a couple arcs after, and you was like, whatever, I don't like this. Or you read the entire thing and you caught up to date, but you feel as though part 2 isn't nothing like part 1, or you're disappointed with part 2, fair enough. Fair enough. It's not what you expected, it's not what you wanted, you're a little disappointed, you're disappointed, whatever the case may be. But to say that Shippuden as a whole, part 2 of Naruto as a whole, is just utter garbage, it's pointless, it's terrible, it really says something about you to read 36 volumes worth of material or watch 36 volumes worth of material, and it's something that you absolutely hate. A lot of these moments were impactful or epic, or at the very least enjoyable. You're going to tell me Jiraiya's death meant nothing? You're going to tell me that didn't have a huge significance on the series and on Naruto as a character development moment? Itachi versus Sasuke was nothing? There was nothing to that didn't have any impactful moment, even though that was all of Naruto Part 1, his entire goal. The truth about Itachi being one hell of a mindfuck, that was nothing? You're going to tell me that none of that meant anything? Madara's return, that wasn't anything to be hyped for? I have a huge list right here. Kushina Minato flashback, one of the greatest moments in the entire Naruto series. But according to the logic of these people that think that Shippuden as a whole, there's nothing good about it, it's all garbage. They think that stuff like that is just pure shit. Now again, like I said, you think that part 2 isn't as good as part 1, you think part 2 is disappointing, you're not satisfied with part 2, you don't like part 2, that's fine. But to say that there's nothing good about Shippuden, I highly disagree, and I think that is just foolishness and ignorance at that particular point. Why would anyone in their right mind read 36 volumes of something that they absolutely hate? I've seen the excuse of, I want to see how Naruto ends, that's why I keep reading it. Me personally, if there's something that I fall out of interest in, and I don't like it, if I want to see how it ends, I'll either A, wait till it's over, wait till it's completely done, there's a beginning and an end, and then go straight through it, or just read the parts that I wanted to find out about. Okay, this is what happened to this character, this is what happened to this character, okay, done. I have a list right here, 5 Kage Summit, awesome stuff. Naruto finally finding a common ground with the Kyuubi. We waited all long for this series to get to these points, and we finally got them. Pain Invasion. The Masked Man. While yes, a lot of people were disappointed with that, and yeah, you can be disappointed with that, that's fine. Perfectly fine. Anyone can be disappointed in that. That's fine. But you cannot deny that for years, volume after volume, it kept people's interest, and kept people excited, kept people talking, kept people enjoying the manga of this Masked Man, just wanting to find out who he is, all the crazy foreshadowing, all the little instances here or there with the character. You can't deny that. You can say, yeah, I hate it the way it turned out, but you can't deny all the prior stuff. You can't just neglect how amazing it was prior to that, how awesome, how interesting, how suspenseful. Overall, that's just really, I wanted to give a quick rant on this, because it's been for a long time that I've heard this, and I always wanted to give my opinion on the people that say that Naruto Shippuden is just, there's nothing good about it. It is just terrible. But they're caught up to the most recent chapter, or they're caught up to the most recent episode. Again, you can dislike it. You can say, it's not for me, or, etc. I don't like a lot of things about it. But to say there's nothing good about it, you're lying to yourself, you're lying to anyone else. That's just my opinion on it. This is a something that's been around for a long time. Me personally, I enjoyed probably part 1 a little bit more than part 2 because of nostalgia reasons. Does that make part 2 negated with all the amazing things that happened? No, not at all. Let me know what you think though. What do you guys think? Do you think that part 2, just because there might be instances or chunks that you don't like, that makes the whole thing negated? That makes the entire quality of part 2, Shippuden, after part 1, just terrible. Because there are parts you don't like, or there are chunks you don't like, or you just don't like a big majority of it. That doesn't take away from anything. But again, let me know what you think. Your real thoughts on this rant. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoy. Thumbs up for Naruto Shippuden. Thumbs up for all the amazing moments we've had, as I listed. And yeah, I'm ForneverWorld, and as always, people, have an awesome day.